Premier League is back, and we thought Manchester United might be back too. We thought we are Erik Ten Hag era. We are in for something. We are gonna rob the shit out of Brighton. But guess what? Manchester United are defeated by Brighton 2-1 on opening day of the Premier League. Erik Ten Hag's first Premier League game, and it ends in a loss. Cristiano Ronaldo on the bench on the opening day of the Premier League. Bruno Fernandes and Christian Eriksen both starting. Bruno Fernandes playing as a false nine and advanced playmaker position. Christian Eriksen making his debut. Lisandro Martinez making his debut. Rafael Varane nowhere to be found on the pitch. In the substitutes, not a single minute on the pitch. Manchester United's start is a disaster. 16 shots, 63% possession, but we lack the quality to just finish off the game. Brighton with two quick goals in the first half, and the second half they sat back, they invited Manchester United and they soaked up the pressure like anything. Manchester United, we thought after the last day of the previous season, they lost to Crystal Palace 1-0. They lost to Crystal Palace. Erik Ten Hag came in. Christian Eriksen came in. Lisandro Martinez came in, a defensive prospect. Then we got Ronaldo finally back. We thought, okay, fine, Ronaldo is staying. So it's time to cook. It's time to cook. Erik Ten Hag ball is in. We defeat Liverpool in the pre-season 4-0. All the Manchester United fans thought this is the dream. We defeat Liverpool 4-0. And then we had a decent pre-season. We lost to Atletico Madrid in the last match. But come the Premier League, everyone was excited. Everyone was pumped because we thought Brighton, it's only Brighton. We can overcome them. But we are forgetting that Brighton under Graham Potter, their manager, is something else. They have players that are willing to commit. If you see the match, the defensive heroics of the Brighton players was something else. They were playing out of their mind. They were putting their bodies on the line. And even though we had a great start, we had the greatest start of a Manchester United match. First 10 minutes attacking, bang, 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 bang passes, long balls, pass, fluent game, not holding the ball. Each move going through Christian Eriksen or Bruno Fernandes. They were linking up well. It was a shocker because I thought, okay, fine, Ronaldo is ready. He might start in the striking position because Anthony Martial is injured. But Bruno Fernandes starts as a false nine or an advanced playmaker position. Christian Eriksen is in the back. Christian Eriksen is the back, and I was excited because it was either going to be Fernandes or Eriksen starting the game, but we got to see both of them starting. It was a shocker to see Rafael Varane not even having a single minute. Yes, I understand you can't substitute Harry Maguire when he is the captain. And he was having a decent game. I won't say a bad game. And Lisandro Martinez first match ever for in the Premier League for United, and he did well. Absolutely, he did well. But our midfield is where we got dominated. Scott McTominay and Fred, not a good midfield duo. That's why we need Frankie de Jong. That's why we need someone who can play in the defensive midfield position. We don't have Nemanja Matic now. We need someone, and that's why we have been against sign Frankie de Jong for the past 2 months. We need that guy because Erik Ten Hag wants him first of all, and he fits in our philosophy and he fits in our play style perfectly. I wish we could get him, but it's looking unlikely because Chelsea are also now targeting him. Ronaldo on the bench, fine, it's fine, okay. Ronaldo is not fit. He didn't go to the preseason tour. We have to make sure to manage his minutes, and then he comes online slowly and steadily. Fine, it's understandable, but United is losing. 60 minutes in, Ronaldo comes on the pitch and he isn't getting the service he wants. Christian Eriksen was the only one trying to link up something with Ronaldo, I felt, because Jadon Sancho can't cross a good ball in. It's visible. Marcus Rashford on the left wing can't cross a good ball in. It's visible. Luke Shaw had a decent chances from the corners and from the left back position, but nowhere near it was enough for Ronaldo to snatch a goal. Brighton were packed. Brighton were tight. They weren't letting Manchester United to exploit those spaces. That's what triggered United's loss because United was playing with a high defensive line, and they wanted to make it quick. They wanted short 2-3 passes, bang, 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 goal. That's what Manchester United planned for. But it didn't work. It didn't work at all. Because if United are pressing with 5-6 players, that's right, Christian Eriksen is not a defensive midfielder. You play him in that position, his mind will automatically go, fine, I have to press. But then the midfield part is lacking because Scott McTominay and Fred can't do shit. They can't do shit. McTominay is like a Scottish wrestler. McTominay is like a Scottish wrestler. Why? Because he goes in players, unnecessary tackles, gets a yellow card, and now he's rigged. He's congested because he can't make enough tackles. Otherwise, a second yellow card and he goes off for a red card. We don't have enough midfield options. Name our midfield options. Just name them. Fred, McTominay, Christian Eriksen, Bruno Fernandes. Who else can we rely on? Name someone. Lisandro Martinez, maybe if Erik Ten Hag wants to play him in the defensive midfield position, which hasn't been tried yet. Which has any other midfielder can you think of? Zidane Iqbal, a youngster. Who else? Making late substitution. I didn't get the point. Why was Rashford on the pitch for 90 minutes when you know that he isn't up to the mark today? Alejandro Garnacho, another young prospect, balled against Rayo Vallecano. He balled. And then you expect that young kid to be on the pitch who can bring in some energy, who wants to be there and he wants to bring in some energy. He can dribble well, he can make passes, he can find Ronaldo in the middle, which Rashford clearly couldn't do. So you have to understand Erik Ten Hag. This was on Erik Ten Hag. The tactics didn't work today. The start was amazing. In the end, we messed up. We had 16 shots, 63% possession. If we wanted to win, we would have come up with a victory. But it wasn't for today. But still, it's a long campaign. This is one of the longest campaigns because you have the World Cup in two, and we need transfers. We need transfer reinforcements soon. We need the Frankie de Jong guy because he would transform our midfield. We need him. We need more midfield options. I hope we get him. Until then, let's see what happens next week. We still have, in August only we are facing Liverpool, and I don't know. First time ever, Brighton defeat Manchester United at Old Trafford 2-1. It is what it is. I'll see you in the next one. Like and subscribe.